uh, uh, uh. Hey guys, what's up? My name is marcelainbloom, and today what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be taking 2 pairs of pants that I've thrifted. So these lovely capris and these other pairs of jeans that like have designs and stuff on it. And what we're going to be doing is that we're actually going to be making a pair of bell bottoms with these 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take in the material from this pants and I'm going to be creating a strip of the fabric to go down the side, and then after that I'm gonna be adding stuff in the bottom to like make it spread out to make bell bottoms. So yeah, so let's get this show on the road. Let's get it started.
Hello, it's me, Mr. Cuddles, and I'm going to be her video assistant. The reason why marcelainbloom decided to hire me as her video assistant is because a lot of things that she is doing in this video, she's either doing wrong or she just has no idea what she is doing. But that's okay, because obviously all know that this is a learning experience, especially for her. So that means I'm going to be popping up throughout the video, here and there, to tell Marcelain and you, yes, even you, the correct way on how to do things. This is a good way to gain more knowledge, confidence, and even experience. It will also open the door for more improvement, because my goodness, she needs it.
Let's get it started. Plug. So I gotta plug the sewing machine in, because you know, I always forget to do that. Oh my god. Oof, yep. I really need to organize my arts and crafts desk right now, because it's just kind of a hot mess at the moment. I'm pretty sure we got enough thread for whatever we're about to do. I think we'll be Gucci, you know? I think we'll be pretty Gucci to doing this shit. So let's start doing it. So first of all, I have to measure this out and cut it. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so right off the bat, the mistake Marcelain made here is that she went ahead and started to cut the stripes she wants for the pants. What she should have done is, for starters, she should have used a seam reaper to take apart the pants before cutting. This way, it would have made sure that she would have been able to rework them properly, prevent her from damaging the fabric, and even losing the structure of the pants. Also, another mistake here I see is that she doesn't even have a pattern. Patterns are a very important necessity, especially for a beginner herself. This way, Marcelain would have had a guide and also would have been able to work the pieces together properly. And she also would have been able to prevent the further stress that you're going to see in this video.
This just is me giving myself easier projects because I've been doing way too much for the past few times. So we're going to do this right.
Bruh.
Okay, where the so I have to cut the material, right? I gotta figure out like how I'm gonna cut it. I mean, like, I don't know, just make a fucking straight line, just cut it. You know?
Use your brain! Use your brain! Use your brain! The thing in your head!
And I could probably use both sides of the pants to make 2 lines just right off the bat. That's what we're gonna do. So, I want to show you what I'm doing, but I don't really think you guys care. I mean, I don't know if you really care about that. If you do really specifically care about seeing what I'm doing, please let me know. And if you don't, please let me know. Feel free to comment. I need y'all's opinions here. Like, tell me if you like it or not. Okay, I need to know. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make a straight line with this shit. Oh my god. I'm just moving the mic, you know, it's cute. Yes, it's ASMR. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that weird shit. Where the I need my pencil, like my marker, my marking white fabric pencil. I need to reorganize this bullshit. I need a sharpener. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna use what we can and just figure it out from there. Because I don't feel like doing too much. I don't feel like doing too much, you know? So I was like, you know what? I was really looking for a sharpener, but you know what? We're just gonna do this. Like, should I measure, you know? this part right here so I can actually measure out how much I'm gonna cut off for the pants. I think that's a good idea. But how would I incorporate it to like not make it look so random? I'm trying to think here. How would I make it not look too random? You know what? Actually, no, I have a new idea. So what we're going to be doing with these pants is that I'm going to be cutting like fabrics from this, and I'm going to put like the fabric from like these here. And then I'm also going to put them on the pockets. And then we're going to make the bell bottom area parts. Thing. Okay, cute. So first I'm just going to cut out the pockets and shit. So I need my seam reaper. I'm going to cut the like pockets out and shit. So can I just cut it out? Do I even have to be all that fancy? Can I just cut the bitch? No, you know what? We're gonna be taking these pairs of pants and we're just gonna be turning them into like overall shorts. Like shorts that are like overalls. I gotta bring them in. So what I'm gonna and how I'm gonna do that is that I'm just gonna draw like a diagonal and then like sew it together, because I'm not about to do, because I was looking up tailoring and I even actually like tried to practice it off camera and I did not know what the I was doing, and it just turned out being like really wrong, and just with the pockets and all that stuff, like it just turned out like really weird.
I actually did watch her tailor the pants myself, and honestly, the only thing that was wrong was it was just not lined properly, and also the pockets were just looking a little weird, and I felt like that could have been perfected with just a little bit of research that she just needed to do. So I feel like she's being way too hard on herself, and honestly, when it comes to first projects and you just doing things for the first time, I mean, it should be expected for things to not turn out right or turn out weird, as she said. So I feel like she was being a little bit too hard on herself, but yeah.
Yes, hi. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to move for me. Yeah, so I understand. Oh. You are very adorable and very cute. I know what you're trying to do is you're trying to support me because you know what I'm doing is very important to me, but I need you to move. Can you sit here, please? Just sit here. You know? You don't have to like lay on the pants that I'm working on. You can just sit. Uma. Simba. Babe. Please. Mama needs to do this. Go over here. Support me from a distance. Good boy. I'm doing the V method, I guess, to like bringing it in. And that's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the V method. To bring stuff in. And I just made that shit up. So, it's not accurate. I could have just done all this shit from the inside out. I just realized that. I really didn't even have to mark the outside of it. Well, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Shit. Damn, so now I have to like mark all my markings again and just do the same thing what I did on the outside. Just do the same thing. This is some fun. I'm kind of excited for these though. I'm excited. I hope they turn out good. Like I hope this just doesn't become another fail, because if it does, I'm just gonna scream. That's just what I'm gonna do.
This looks like the perfect time to scream at the top of my...
Okay. Just do that. Do that. Do this. And then, I do this. Do this. I do this. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and sew it, and just so I can bring them in. Just so they fit my waist. I'm gonna put pins in it.
I don't even want to try to explain the method that she's trying to do here, because I don't even know if it's a method. She should have just tailored the frickin' pants. That would have been the correct thing to do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go f***ing through. Okay, so now I'm just gonna lift her up. Oh. Girl, put your foot back on, man. Put your foot back on. Okay, keep your foot on. Why? Thank you. How the f am I gonna put this bitch together? Why you sounding like that? Why you sounding like that? Why you sound sketchy? Shit. It's stuck. Oh no.
Okay, so the issue here is that the reason why this is happening is because she has a jammed bobbin case. It can be jammed due to many reasons. To troubleshoot, you would need to clean the bobbin case, check for any debris or lint to remove it, ensure that the tension is adjusted correctly, inspect the bobbin case, and or refred. Did she do any of the things I just mentioned? No.
Oh, it got tangled again. It got tangled again. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Right now? Like, really? How did that even just happen? Are you kidding me, yo? Like, how did you get tangled? Like, you were literally fine. I literally just looked at you and you were good. You know what? Why are you giving me a hard time? Why are you always giving me a hard time, huh? Why can't you just be nice to me? Alright. Act right. Okay? Bro, like, what's your problem? You're literally fine. What's your problem? Like, I don't get it. I don't know why you acting up. Just act right. What's your issue? What's your issue? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. All right. Well, I guess you decide when you want to work, don't you? That's so weird. Why is it getting stuck? Ugh. Girl, I don't know what's your problem. I don't know what's your issue. Can you just work for me and do what I ask, please? 'Cause I need to get this video done so all my people can have fun. So please work, 'cause I ain't got the patience of time. It could be the fabric's too thick. That's probably what's the issue. I think like this part is just too thick. This part of it's just too thick for it. So you know what? I'm just gonna hand sew it, because you know what? I just don't really want to test her patience today, because she's testing mine, but I just don't want to test hers. So you know what? I'm just gonna grab my trusty old thread, my trusty old needle, sit down, sew, and talk to you. That's what we're gonna do. You know, we could just, I guess we could save the more advanced stuff for this one over here. If you're new here, this is the part where, like, you know, whenever I hand stitch something, it's just kind of where, like, I sit down and kind of talk to you about my life and my journey and what I learned through my journey, and kind of just sharing what I've learned with you. Because I feel like that's just very important to do, you know, especially like as just humans. Like, I feel like it's important to us, like, to kind of, you know, share and pass down our knowledge and share like what we've learned with others. Miss Mams, no, that's not what's gonna happen right now. You're not gonna eat my thread. You're gonna go over here and you're gonna sit over here. Okay? You're gonna stay where you are So anywho, it's recently been International Women's Day has just passed, and it kind of made me thought about like just my experience in general of just being a cisgendered woman in today's society. Like what the day just got me kind of thinking about in particular is that I used to be a person who had really like low self-esteem. I really used to always just lack confidence in who I was as a person. It's kind of crazy because I know you guys see me now and like I'm very comfortable with myself and very comfortable with my style and how I dress and very comfortable, you know, talking to you, talking to the camera and stuff. I'm very good with those kinds of things, but the thing is like I was never always like this. I was never always just confident. I was never really sure of who I was and who I am, and if I'm being completely honest with you, there was a part of me that never really liked it. Because I used to be the kind of person where like I used to always like wanted to be liked and accepted by everyone. Everyone. Even the people I didn't like, I wanted to be liked and accepted by them. I feel like a lot of people do tend to experience that, where when you want to be yourself and express yourself, and then say if you already have like low confidence just trying to do that, and then the second you try to do that, instead of just like listening to the good compliments, you get the one bad compliment, and that's just the one thing that you just tend to focus on. Like you just focus on only the negative rather than the positive. And I feel like it's not that I liked who I was, it's just I was always scared to just be my authentic self and express myself. I was always terrified of doing that. When I started to embrace my style more, when I started to state my opinions and how I feel about things, and when I started to actually take up space, when I actually actively started to take up space and making my mark here and putting my foot down, it was very uncomfortable at first. It was so not easy. I was so terrified of just expressing myself in the way I want to. I was terrified of it. I was so scared of just doing it. And that's okay. The thing is like we always tend to try to stay away from things that make us feel scared, that make us feel uncomfortable, that's like not familiar to us. Like we tend to always shy away from those things, and that's just a natural human instinct that people do. It's the reason why even like many of our ancestors were able to survive, is because they always stuck with what's familiar, and that's like a survival instinct that we just do. But now we're coming to the realization that the things that actually could be familiar to us could not be healthy or safe for us. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of patience, a lot of mistakes, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of grace, a lot of trial and error for me to just finally do that for myself. And now like I just feel so almost in awe that I can just like sit here and, you know, wear what I want, do my makeup how I want it, and say what I want in front of a camera and post it on YouTube without even me feeling shy or insecure about it. It took such a long time for me to finally do that for myself, and that's just one of the key things to even just being happy. It's just kind of just doing what you want with your life, not doing what other people are expected of you to do, and not worrying about what other people think of you. And the thing is too, I know that it's easier said than done. I know it's much more easier for you to care about what other people think and do what you think other people like, because it kind of puts you in a state where like you feel like you'll be more accepted. But at the same time though, you're still not living your truth. You're still not being true to yourself. You're still completely disregarding what you as a person need for you in order to be happy, in order for you to feel like you have a happy and fulfilling life. You need to want to do something for yourself because you want that just for yourself. Do what you want to do that you know is going to make you happy. Just do it. When you're your most authentic self, not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. There are gonna be people that are just not gonna like you for simply just being who you are. But when you actually start to be your more authentic self and you start to feel confident with yourself, when you start to really love yourself for who you are, and when you actually start to embrace that and express that, you're gonna find your crowd of people who are just gonna love you for you, who are gonna love you for your real you. And those are the kind of people that you want to be around. You don't want to be around people that you feel like you need to hide parts of yourself. You don't need that. You don't deserve that, to have that. You don't at all. So that's all I gotta say. Oh no, got tangled.
Hello, I'm just here speaking on her behalf. Yeah, so after that, she stopped working on whatever she was trying to work on, and yeah.
Huh?
Wait, I just want to show you guys how long he is. Look how long he is. Oh, my life, I've been good.